Hello. I clicked the mic and it didn't turn on. Um, oh my god. I literally the moment I spoke, I'm wearing a skirt. You can't do this today. Anyway, hello. So, I was planning on streaming and then like I woke up and I was like, "Oh, I probably shouldn't stream because we know we got the subathon happening Friday." And I was like, I should probably focus on like getting stuff for the subathon, preparing stuff for the subathon, maybe like dusting the desk a little bit, preparing, I don't know, painting stuff, moving the Lego to a proper location. Um, but here we are. I changed my mind. But also too, so you hear something crazy? I don't know why I don't get any emails in regards to the apartment building, right? So, like, I don't know, anytime somebody in this apartment building needs something done to their unit, you would think that there'd be like a mass notice, like, hey, everyone, we're turning off the water for like 4 hours, right? There are no notifications, there's nothing. So for like the last, I don't know, like week or so, they've been doing something to a unit, but it's like on the opposite side of the building. But I've just noticed because there's like workers going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, right? Of like the building. And I'm like, that's weird. Anyway, so Sunday night, sad news. I got borderline migraine. Monday, borderline migraine. I say borderline because it's very clear that the migraine medication is working. So it was just a headache, but it was acting like a migraine because it wasn't going away. And then Tuesday, I was like, okay, I feel much better and blah, blah, blah. So I went to I was going to go to the gym, but you ready for this? So I was getting ready. But then I was like, maybe I'll go walk outside, get some like fresh air, fresh air used loosely because it's Los Angeles. But to Gary Nate, thank you for subscribing for 5 months. Thank you, thank you. But I drank my pre-workout, right? Because I like my pre-workout. I like having it before going to the gym, right? I was going to the gym. I was going to go walk. So I was drinking it and, chilling or whatever. And then I hear movement at my front door. And I was like, okay, whatever. They're probably like, sometimes they sweep the halls, like whatever. They're probably doing that again. So I walk around and I put my shoes on. And I'm like, they're still at the door? So I look through the peephole and I see a ladder. And I was like, what is this? So then I don't open the door because there's a ladder in front of my door. Not like one of the big ones, but like a step ladder. But still like, 3.5 feet tall. And so I was like, what the hell? So I go look out like my porch. I didn't go out onto the porch because I didn't want them to see me, obviously. But I have that film so where people can't see in, but I can see out, right? So I look out and I see the top of someone's head down at like the foot of my door. And I was like, what is happening? And so I was like, maybe like someone spilled something. And so like someone's like cleaning it up. Like, I don't know. So I left it and I just heard like a ton of movement. And so I was like, what the hell? And then I started smelling something weird. And I was like, I've seen too many scary things on the internet. I have seen too many scary things of where, like neighbors wanted to get rid of. I don't know if did y'all see that one. This guy was a chemist and he was irritated at his neighbors. And so he put like poison underneath their door, like into the apartment that he like gathered from his work. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, that happened. And they had a baby. So that's why he was like upset because the baby would stomp on the ground or whatever, which like it's a baby. Um anyway, so I smell something weird and my first thought is like, is this going to be bad for Thor? Um Okay, relax. Anyway, because he's like in the bedroom, he's spooked. You know, some whatever it is, he's spooked. But then he hears me like pacing around the house, so he comes out and he goes to the front door and starts like guard dogging the door. And I was like, okay, no, you're breathing this stuff in, right? I don't even know what it is. Okay, Thor, that's the headset. Okay, just lay down. Um, and so then I look out the peephole again, and the dude's on the ladder doing something to my door. And I was like, if I open this door, if I open this door, he's gonna fall into my apartment. I was like, what is happening? Like, what are they doing to the door? Anyway, so I walked around, and then I texted my landlord. I'm like, hello, landlord. Was there something to be scheduled? Because someone's doing something to the door. He still hasn't gotten back to me, so don't know where landlord is. Anyway, so then after like 5 minutes, I was like, I want to get out of my apartment. Like, this isn't like, no one told me something was going to be happening. Like, what the hell's going on? So I waited till the dude was off the ladder. And so he's off the ladder. I look through the peephole again, and I see like the tip of his head. He's like down at the base of the door again. And so I have like 4 locks on the door. That's just how the apartment came. I didn't do that. Personally, I like it because now I feel safe. No. No. Thor. Lay down. You can lay down. You cannot get on the desk. Ugh. Oh no.
Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow, 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 meow.
Thanks for subscribing, Imbird, for a 37-month streak for 41 months. You lost your streak. That's unfortunate. Can you chill? I didn't think so. The Feeny, thank you for subscribing for 16 months. Can I help you? What are you doing? Am I your emotional support? What is happening? You want to get down? Do you want to get down? That wasn't really a suggestion. Come on. Come on. Thor, you're too big to sit on the arm. You're gonna fall. I know exactly what he's gonna try to do. He's gonna try to get on here, and then he's gonna lay down, and his tail is gonna thwack all of the Lego. The Thor show now. Yeah, I know. I can't use my lips though because I put on lip gloss, and we all know how lip gloss and your fur do not go hand in hand. It's like brushing your teeth after you drink orange juice. Can we give him a hug, please? I don't know. Last time I gave him a hug, TikTok said I was abusing him. So I saw a trend. It's just TikTok. Because I saw a trend where people were doing, have y'all seen the Bop It? Let me see if I can, where it's like, hey, can I do the Bop It trend on you? Can I do the Bop It? Where it's like, pull it, twist it, bop it, twist it, bop it, twist it, bop it, pull it. Anyway, yeah, I know. He thinks we're fighting now. But, people were doing that to their cats, and all the comments were like, oh my gosh, this is an abuse. Y'all don't have cats. Y'all don't know what cats are. Like, cats aren't like dainty little, like, pieces of paper, you know? You do have to be careful with them. Okay, there it is. But anyway. Hey. Thor. He's now trying to eat the fake plant. Stop. Here, come chew this thing. He likes this thing. What's this? Alright, that's... Thor, no, he's not tried eating the tree. Yeah. Ew, you can see his saliva. Okay. Is that good? I did. I decorated for Halloween. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so back to the man at my door. I waited till he was off the ladder and I undid one lock really loud so he'd hear it. And then I did another lock and he looked up at the door and then kept going. I was like, oh my God. So then I undid the other lock, I did the other lock, and then I waited and then I opened the door like at a crack. And I kind of pulled it back and I just stood there. You know the emoji where it's just like you're just standing? That's how I was in my door frame. Oh, no, sir. No. Nope. No. Get down. Get down. Nope. You lost your privileges. Get down. Anyway. So, I opened the door and I'm standing there and the guy looks up and goes, Hola. And I was like, hi. And I wanted to be like, what are you doing? But then I like kind of looked to the side and they're like caulking my door for some reason. So I don't know. And so I was like, can I walk through? Like, is it okay? Can I walk through? And he just stared at me. And I was like, can I go? And he kind of like backed up a little bit and I was like, okay. And like locked my door and then went on my walk and I was like, what the hell? What is going on? But then, and so then, right, skip to today. I woke up early. I woke up at 7:30. I was very proud of myself. Woke up at 7:30. And then I got up and like started prepping everything, but then I was kind of pokey. I played Overwatch this morning and the games were so good that I ended up playing a little too many. And then I went to the gym and I did leg day. Today was such a brutal leg day. Holy shit. Anyway, so I get home and I start making lunch and this is all I hear. Ready? Hold on. This is all I hear. And I was like, and the thing is, it's like, oh, they're finally fixing the hole. No, this is in the unit next to me on the other side. I don't know, but I was like all day last night they were carrying stuff to that unit, and now, and I guess today they're, so I was like, okay. And so like my food was done and I'm like, you know what? This is weird, bordering weird, too close to bordering. So I had to put on my noise canceling headphones and then eat food. And then I was like, I'm probably gonna have to leave the house if this keeps up. Like I won't be able to stream. I won't be, So, but luckily after I was done eating, they stopped. I don't know if they're on lunch break, but it's been like an hour and a half. and it's been quiet. So fingers crossed. But it's just been like, it's like one thing after the next. Oh, and then yesterday I got vertigo for the first time in a really long time. But that sucked. Like it only lasted a couple hours, so it wasn't like awful. But I was like, oh no. I was like, I forgot how much this sucked. But I think it solidified that the migraines and the vertigo are intertwined because Sunday, Monday had borderline migraine, and then Tuesday I was like, I feel good. You know. But anyway. What have y'all been up to? Anything interesting? You doing anything fun today? Thor is now... I don't know if there's a gnat in here. He's just... Hey, Thor! Don't eat stuff you find on the ground. Oh my god. It's getting all over... Oh, I know. To Universal Studios and... There's a hurricane right now? But at Universal Studios, it's a Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween, you distract yourself. Covering and binge watching Legend of Korra. God, I hate this show. Why would you do that to yourself? Except for when I move out in October, not really anything fun, so no, I guess. That's fair. In the East Coast, yeah. That's crazy. Is it hurricane season? I thought hurricane season was like the summer. The Gulf will hit Panhandle tomorrow. Damn. Finally got to Star Wars Land. Star Wars Land. Oh, I made eye contact. June to November. Why did I think it was... Is it because tornado season's like in the summer? So I just assumed they're all at the same time. June, November, September is most active month. Where the fuck have I been? I could have sworn it was like... Not on the East Coast. Yeah, but I used to live it. Y'all are acting like I didn't live in Georgia for like 10 years of my life. Weird. Did I live there 10 years? No. 7 years. 8, 7? He was in... I lived in Atlanta. I don't know how... Well, it's something. Ow. Just left a different stream when they were talking about hurricanes. Where all these hurricanes go. I Florida, apparently. What? Why are you on my purse? That's not for you. Read any manga? No. But, what I did do was 2 things. One, I finally went to Costco. I did it. And for the first time ever, I didn't feel anxious. Usually Costco's like the boss for me, right? But they had... Here's the thing, right? Have I ever told y'all about the snacks? The snacks that I got at Costco? Okay, so. Costco. In 2021, they had this big bag of snacks. And the person I was living with at the time, they're like, oh, these look really good. And I'm like, no, they do not. The fuck? Because it was like, oh, grains, seeds, blah, 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 blah. And it looked nasty. And I was like, why would anyone... And it's like a massive bag, too. And they're like, no, it's going to be good. And I'm like, for who? Like a bird? Like it just... Thor. He's eating plastic. Oh no! No! He had it both paws and like had it in his teeth and was pulling back as hard as he could. What is wrong with you? He's just looking at me and his tail's like. I don't have like a hair tie to entertain him or anything. Thor, entertain yourself. You have so many toys. You have 3 cat towers. You can go lay in the sun. Look, hold on, look at this. You can see where he had his paws on the plastic, and he was gripping this with his teeth, trying to pull. It's ridiculous. Anyway, back to my Costco snack. He's trying to get the plastic. I just set it down. He's trying to get it. Listen. Unbelievable. Anyway, so Costco snack, right? Look disgusting. Get back to the house and hands me one, and I try it, and I open it up, and it looks like a big tube of puffy. And I'm like, there's no way this is going to be good. But it looked better than what I thought it would because the bag looks like it just has seeds all over. So I thought it was going to be like one of those like really crunchy. What are those grain bars where like they say not to eat them in bed because then it's just going to be crumbs oh my God. You want to guess where he is right now? He's trying. He's going to realize he can't do anything back there. Except for eat the fake plant. Anyway, so I take a bite out of this snack. It was really good. It was really fucking good. It tasted, you know, like the Cheeto Puffs? It has the texture of that and the flavor of like a frosted Cheerio. Oh my God, he's gonna end stream. If my computer dies, if stream just ends, it's because he pressed the button on the back of the computer. Oh. Okay, he went back on the stairs. There's a button on the back. Yeah, the little switch where it's like, you know? I washed my hair before stream. Anyway, so... Oh, I was going to go get them. Anyway, so the snacks, fantastic, right? I was obsessed with them. And then Costco just stopped selling them. And I was like, this is so sad. This is the saddest day of my life. I couldn't find them anywhere. So yesterday in Costco, I was looking for them in the snack aisle. And I was like, there's no way. It's been like 3 years. There's no way. And then I glance over to my right. Stay right here. Ta-da! Look at the size of this bag. call me daddy. Sorry. Anyway, they look like this. And they look like a tube. And they look at this. It looks so gross. You think, like, who would eat that? But they're so good. And it's like, I think the serving size is like 3 pieces. And it's just like, I don't know what's in them. I don't fucking know. Seeds. Can't fathom what it. It's the thing. Like I said, like the Cheeto, like you remember, like, you know, the big Cheeto puffs, like how there's like Cheetos that are like gnarly, and then there's the Cheeto puffs. It's like a Cheeto puff, texture wise, but the taste is like a frosted Cheerio. These, oh, where did they get? They're not. Where did they get the rights from? It's a wild, amazing I know. But anyway, they had them. I was very happy from the game. There's a game? Anything tastes like Frost Cheerio is gonna slap. And because it's so subtle but delicious, and it's not overly sweet, but it's not like, it doesn't taste like seeds, you know? But anyway, I was gonna say something else about Costco. Thought it was Costco. He's on the back of the desk again. But this time he's by the switch. He's looking at me. He knows he's not supposed to be on the... Binding of Isaac. Is this binding? Huh. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, so the plan, ideally, because we have the subathon for Friday, so we're not streaming tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I started writing again. I wrote, I think, like 3 pages. But the thing of what I've been doing is because here's my dilemma, right? You know how... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he's stressing me out so much. I'm getting ready to grab the switch. I may punch the mic trying to get to the switch. Hold on, he's trying to climb the hand railing. No. Anyway, I picked them up in one big... Anyway, so I started... What I've been doing... Oh my god. He's eating plastic again. So, basically, I have wanted to be an author since I was like 16, maybe even younger. Well, technically, my first book that I ever wrote, I was like 7. But I still have it too. It was called The Littlest Bear. Besides the point, it wasn't very good. I was 7. But I've loved writing, and I've loved, drawing, and I've loved being creative and imagination and all that stuff. So, when I was like 15, 16, I started writing, and I just wrote because I loved it. And my best friend at the time, she would write stories, but she like loved reading what I wrote. And so that encouraged me to write more. And so I would write and write and write. I think the longest I wrote was like 120 pages or something. And what's crazier is I did it in a notebook because this was the before times. Anyway, don't know where that notebook was. That's gone. But it was fun, and like I remember the story, and it was kind of dumb, but I was really proud of it. Anyway, so then when I was 17, I had a dream. Um, and I woke up and I was like, oh my God. So I wrote it down because it had a beginning to an end. And I wrote the whole thing down of like what the dream was basically. And then I wrote down the characters and I was like, I'm going to make this into a book. And then from 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I was writing. And I think I wrote up to like 90 pages. And then I stopped writing. And like I had a few people read it and they're like, this is so good. Oh my God, I love this. This is so good. I want to read more. And I was like, oh, I'll get around to it. 10 years later, I just stopped. I just stopped writing. And like there'd be times where I'd go back and I'd start reading it and I'd be like, oh, I want to change this part. So I'd like delete a little bit and I'd start writing and then like I would read a little bit more and I'm like, oh, I don't really like this. So I would start, changing it and then, repeat. It was just like, it was me constantly going back and editing stuff where what I should have done is just kept writing, no matter what, you can go back and just rework the whole thing. I should have just kept writing because I kept going back to change what I had already done and it was like hindering me. Anyway, so skip forward to like, I don't know, five months ago or something. I was like, oh yeah, like, I've been wanting to write, I should look back at the old stories. And I'm like, yeah, but this time I'm just going to start writing. I'm just going to start writing. I'm not going to like change anything from the old, but I should know like where what the angle I was aiming for. And so I start reading and I was like, this is ass. I was like, this whole thing is ass. Like it sunk me into the pits of peril. I was like, the way I would write stuff sounded like a 17-year-old girl was writing it. And I was like, I have to rewrite this whole thing. I was like, I have to rewrite this whole thing. It's ass. It's so bad. Cat hair. And so I was like, well, no, because that wasn't the plan. Like, I just came in, you're right. I just got to write. And I was like, no, this is bad. Like, Kate, we can't write this. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, well, we can't start over. And my brain's like, well, we have to. And I was like, I'm sure I wasn't being overly critical. I'm sure, positive. And so, no, I know, trust me. I know when it's a brainworm. This was brutal. One of my biggest pet peeves, this may just be a Kate thing. One of my biggest pet peeves is when an author goes too much into detail about something. I get bored as fuck. If you tell me you walk into a cold, dark room, that's all I need. I can just put everything together. Unless it's important, you don't need to go into like how the water is dripping off the walls and how it smells of formaldehyde. Like I don't need to, like, unless it like adds to it a little bit, I don't need 10 pages of like what the room looks like. I can do that myself, okay? Past Kate thought that that's how you wrote and you had to write every single little thing down. And so I was like scrolling through it and I was like, oh my God, I'm just like, fuck, I don't need to know all this. It's just, anyway. I also don't need to know that she has brown hair tied up in a bun, just, like, geez. So anyway, that kind of like put me out of wanting to write into it. Cause I was like, this is just, I can't do this. I can hear Thor covering his litter. He either just pooped or he's about to poop. If he runs, he pooped. Okay, I think we're good. Anyway, so that kind of like took me out of it. But then I saw a TikTok, and the TikTok was like, hey, so like, how like you get upset at looking at your old writing and you think it's ass and you think it's so bad and blah, blah, blah. Well, everything else in life requires practice. Like riding a bike requires practice. Like, playing video games require practice. Writing also requires practice. And so I was like, oh shit, they got a point. And so I was like, all right, I'll just figure it out. I'll just slowly get back into it. If I'm just sitting here for like 20 minutes, I'll just write something quick. And so that's what I've been doing. And then yesterday I was like, yeah, I write little. So what I've been doing with this story is, because, I daydream all the time, like constantly 24/7. So I would write like paragraphs of different parts of like the storyline in my head. And so that way I'm not like, oh, I have to write this in chronological order. Like I'm just writing like, okay, here's where a little romance scene happens. And then, this next one is when they meet for the first time. Oh, and this massive part is a fight that happens. And then this massive part is like, traveling, blah, blah, blah. And this massive part is the introduction of the, I've just been writing out of order for fun. to try to get better, to try to improve my writing skill and practice and, blah, 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 blah. Completely different story than the first one. But, that's that. So I did do that. I sat here for like an hour and a half and I was just like, yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. Stinky hour has arrived. Yeah, because you're here. I'm not stinky. I smell like soap and shampoo and conditioner and deodorant and laundry detergent because I had the little beads. But yeah, and I did have a lot of fun. Like I was thinking today, like, man, I want to write more. Because like I think too what's hard is the characters in my like the first story. It was a character that was, supposed to be me when she was 17. I'm 31 now. So the way that she acts, I'm like, she has to act like a 17-year-old. She can't act like a 31-year-old, Lots of smells going on. Is that a good thing? Yeah. I think so. Better than like stinky armpit, stinky feet, old moldy smelling shirt with stinky pits. I like the good smells. Because it's not like what I don't like. What I don't like is when people put on like perfume or cologne and they're like, hold on, where's it? Oh yeah, here, Yoshi. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go out real quick. Because then I'm like, like it just too much. It's too much. All you gotta do is like shoulder, and then maybe like it depends where. Like I put it like here, but I put it on my shoulders. The amount of times I've had to tell people, you don't need that much perfume. Too high. Too high. When is it hard when I let? Ugh. Do you remember the Axe body spray era? I remember that. Ugh. I try not to. Changing rooms or something else. Yeah, I can't imagine, because I just had to walk past it. I can't imagine y'all having to live through it, Usually now we're still using notebook. I think it depends. If I'm like having a moment where I'm like, oh, this is a really good idea. I have notebooks everywhere because I have ADHD and now I am still unmedicated because the medication made me feel weird, which I forgot that I'd have an appointment coming up to tell them that I'm not on Strattera anymore. Anyway, I have that everywhere, but I use mostly like my notes app and then the computer. Just because like I feel like it's more organized, Meds are hard to get right. Get right. I thought you were saying like they're hard to get right. I'm like, kinda, I guess, but yeah. I've dealt with Axe body spray now. Now they use natural deodorant that doesn't do anything for the smell. I don't know. Listen, I think the best deodorant I've experienced, and I always tell people, is the Dove. I know it's women's deodorant. I think they make men's deodorant, but like women's deodorant, Dove, like powder. It's not. It's like the smell is called powder. Does the job. My eyes twitching. Next level, we get trash. Well, yeah, because y'all get like, ooh, cedar smoke smell. Ooh, tobacco, oak wood. Oh, manly farm. Like, y'all get like weird, and ours is like, lilac, spring shower, powder. Like, I always try to hype up women's deodorant because it's like, it's not overwhelming. The amount of times where like, I'm like, I walk into like a guy's room and I smell the deodorant and I'm like, ugh, it's so sharp. So sharp. Too sharp. Like if I didn't use my, dude, I loved herbal essences. I got so mad because my mom bought me my own, and then my brother started using it, and I got so mad, and I was like, get him his own. And my mom's like, you're not the one buying it. It doesn't matter. I was like, I don't care. It's mine. And then eventually I discovered Pantene actually works better for my scalp. So there was one there was one shampoo and conditioner. It was so cheap and it's like classic divorced dad, right? Like classic, like, oh, your divorced dad has to go to the CVS and pick up soap and shampoo and he gets the cheapest option, you know. I Suave? I think it was Suave. I don't know. It was like a circular tube and it's like $2. My scalp has never itched so much in my life. I cannot. I cannot. But also, oh, what's the green soap? What is the green soap? Why? What is the green soap? The smell is way too strong. Irish Spring, that's the one. I hate that soap. I hate that soap so much. Because listen, my dad, right? He would go like, because he struggled with depression. Um, he would go like a week and a half of not showering, because, you know, depression does that. And then he'd like come out of it for a little bit, and then he'd be in the shower for like an hour just scrubbing with that soap, and so the house would smell like that soap for like 3 days. It was so overwhelming. But also, one time, one time, so I discovered a loofah. I discovered, because I grew up, we always had washcloths. Like you wash your body with a washcloth, right? But then I discovered a loofah when I was like a teenage girl. And I still used a washcloth, by the way. You have to still use a washcloth. But the loofah was for your body. The washcloth was for like crevices. You know, like it was for like cleaning. The loofah was for cleaning, but it was, you know, you're not gonna put a loofah up your butt, right? Anyway, at least you're not supposed to. So anyway, you can imagine my fear. So one time, so I had my pink little loofah, right? So I go into the bathroom and I get ready for my shower. And I get into the bathtub and I notice there are curly black hairs on my loofah. And I'm like, I don't get hairs like that. I don't get hairs like that. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, because listen, my dad was a very hairy man. My brother and I would call him a gorilla. And he thought it was hilarious. Anyway, so I looked at it and I was like, maybe it was just like one, right? Maybe it's just one. Maybe it fell when he was like reaching for like the faucet shower. So I'm like, ew. And then there was like 5 more. So I was like, did he use my loofah? Did he use my loofah? So then, I take my shower. I didn't use a loofah. So then I walk out and I was like, hey, did you use my loofah? And he goes, yeah, it was great. I'm like, my loofah. I was like, did you clean everything with the loofah? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, you clean your butt crack with my loofah? And he goes, well, how else are you supposed to? And I was like, ah. I was like, okay, you're going to buy me a new loofah. And we're going to get you and my brother Garrett, we're going to get y'all loofahs. Nobody's allowed to touch my loofah. Oh, I threw it away instantly. And so we went and then I picked him out. There's a loofah that was like half loofah, half like scrub. There's a loofah. It's I mean, technically it's a plant, but you know, like those fluffy things that people have in their bathrooms that they put soap in and they lather it up. Anyway, so then, but yeah, my dad was like, I love loofahs. And I was like, yeah, okay, great. Don't use mine and don't put it in your butthole. Ugh. Anyway, I forgot about that story. The axe. Yeah, it was the axe where it had like the scrubby on top, but then it had the loofah on the bottom. I don't really know what the scrubby's for. I assume like maybe your feet, but ugh. If y'all ever have daughters, leave her shit alone. All right. The amount of times my toothpaste was used, my contact solution was used, my soap, my shampoo, my conditioner, my loofah, my bath towels. The daughters have that same story. God, I hope not. But yeah, probably. I won't scrub my eyes with a loofah. God, anything. Get your own loofah. Get your own. It's kind of like, what is y'all's opinions? All right, actually, test time. Let's say, hypothetically, let's say we all touch grass, right? And we all have a partner. What's your position on sharing a toothbrush? Okay, good. Glad we're all in the same boat. That is this one thing that grosses me out so fucking much is when couples are like, "Oh, here, you're done brushing your teeth. Here, give me the I'm like, oh, it's so gross, dude. It's so gross. Because like your mouth has so much like bacteria in it, and you're brushing the teeth to like clean your teeth. Why would you? It's so gross. Who the fuck? I just see it on the internet. I just see it on the internet. Unless the partner slips over and doesn't have one, then oh nope. That's why you always get a spare, or they just suffer. I don't care. Bring your own toothbrush. I have a backup, or suffer. Would you share bubble? Nope. Nope. Ugh. It took me so long to even share a drink with somebody. Do you want to know why? This is some weird. All right. I read a lot as a child. Ready? I read a lot as a child. You're going to have to help me out. There's a book. And this scarred itself into my memory. I don't know what book this is. But a man picks up a little boy. I guess the boy was like 8 or 10 or something. And I don't remember what the kid was doing, but the man picks him up and is like, oh, this makes me nauseous thinking about it. The man gives him like half a sandwich and like a Coca-Cola in a glass thing or something. And the kid's like eating the sandwich and then takes a swig of the Coke and then like backwashes the sandwich into the Coke, and the guy's like, you can have the rest of that drink, and the kid just downs it with the sandwich in the in Sharpie. Thank you for subscribing for 4 months. So ever since that, I thought like, okay, so you do know. Oh my god, I'm not alone. I literally, I think the first time I ever shared a drink with anybody, I think I was like 19 or 20. And even to this day, I still don't really like to drink. I don't know how to feel about this. It's so. Does anybody know what book that Backwash? I knew what you're talking about. That is so funny. I don't know what the. You wonder if I just. Do you think if I Google this, it'll book about kid drinking Coke? I don't want to type in back with sandwich backwash. Is it The Secret Life of Bees? No, I don't think so. Canadian Woods During World War II? I don't think it's that one. This one? Norwegian Uncle in Minnesota. Don't think it's that one. Well, ugh. Anyway, if anyone ever, all I remember is that one. I know that's the thing. That's the only part I remember. That is the only part I remember out of the entire book. It scarred me so bad. Also, did y'all ever read Tuck Everlasting? That terrified me because I was reading it at the same age that the girl was in the book, and I remember thinking like, one, why is this older guy liking her? That's a little weird. Was it from the 90s? I probably read it when I in like the, oh geez, maybe like 98. I always thought it was so dumb though, because in Tuck Everlasting, if y'all have, I don't know if y'all ever want to read it. There is a movie. But basically, there's this family that drank from the Fountain of Youth, and um, they could never die. And then they come across this young girl who lives in this place, and like the guy, he's like, I think he's like 17, and the girl's like 11. He falls in love with her or something, and he's like, when you get old enough, drink from the fountain and blah 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 blah. I don't know. And then something happens. The mom like gets, you know, sentenced to death. Like I don't remember. I don't know if she like hit someone or whatever. And then they're like, we have to leave town because the mom can't die because they drank from the fountain of youth and like it keeps them alive forever. But I just remember reading that and I'm like, why wouldn't she be able to just like fake it? Because there's that you get hung, you just fake it. Like, oh no, I'm dead. Oh. And then the family's all sad. Oh, carry your body away. But anyway, the story. You want me to tell you how it ends? From what I remember, is cause like they were like the family was leaving and the guy was like telling the girl, he's like, oh, you know, drink from the fountain when you get old enough. I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you. And then the mom's like, no, like, don't drink from the fountain. This is a curse. Like, that we want to do, you know, this is a curse. Don't do it. Don't do it. Live your life, get married, have kids, die. Like, that's life. And so then the family, like, leaves or whatever. And then, like, after, like, 60 years, the family comes back to see, you know, because all the, like, normal people or 60 years or I don't know 70 years something, they come back and the girl never drank from the fountain of youth. She got married, she had kids, and she died. And the family's like, oh, good for her. And the the guy that liked her was like anyway, I just remember reading it when I was a kid and I was like oh, I mean, yeah, that's the youth. My head, youth and immortality is like the same thing. um Also, too, did y'all ever, what was that one book? The Bridge to Terabithia or something? So the thing is about reading. I read a lot when I was a kid. Like I read a lot. And my aunt was very, you know, supportive of me reading a lot. And so she just kept giving me more and more books, right? I had so many books. And I would like finally I'd finish one. My aunt's like, here's 3 more. And I'm like, and then there was one book called The Bridge to Terabithia, and she's like, it's so good. It is so good. It's gonna make you cry. And I was like, why would I want to read something to make me cry? And keep in mind, I'm like 10. And I'm like, I don't want to read something that's gonna make me cry. She's like, no, 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 it's good. It's so good, so good, so good. Wait till you get to the end. It's so good. This is the first time and only time I've ever done this. I skipped to the end. I flipped the book all the way to the end, saw that, you know, she dies, and I was like, nope. I didn't want to deal with, I don't want to deal with sad stuff. You know, I like happy stories, energetic stories, you know. But that's the only time I've done that. It's the only time I've ever done that. But yeah, so I don't know if y'all could see. Do you see this bright blue book right here? And then do you see this little faded book right here? This was my first book ever. Is Charlotte's Web. My aunt gave it to me when I was like 5. And it was her like first book or something. Like it is old as shit. Like the whole book is falling apart and I have it paper clipped to itself. Um and the thing is what's so frustrating is I don't know if I've talked about this often, but when my parents got divorced, it was brutal. And the thing is like I would wake up one morning and my mom would have like moved to like a new apartment and throw out 50 half, 50% of my stuff, and I'd be like, where are my things? And she'd be like, oh well, they're at my friend's house, they're just gonna be at my friend's house for a little bit. She chucked them all. And then moving to my dad's, because like I back and forth, my dad had some stuff, but then the other stuff had to chuck. And then when I graduated high school and I moved to Oklahoma, I was allowed one box. So a lot of the stuff that I had, like I had all of the old Ramona and Beezus books. I had every single Junie B. Jones book that I had started getting when I was like 7. Those are all gone. All of those are gone. And it was really upsetting, but I held on to the one Charlotte's Web book. But like looking back, it's like, damn. Wish I had my books. And like the thing is, the only thing that my mom kept was like I had a box of hers and mine both, like of plushies, and then I had a box of Barbies. But every time I go to her house, like in the summer, she's like, can you go through your stuff and get rid of it? And I'm like, oh, so I get a choice now? But I was like, I don't want to get rid of any of it. She's like, well, then you can take it back with you to LA. And I'm like, do you see the amount of stuff I have? And I'm like, but you know, when my grandparents were alive, your parents, they had your Barbies and stuff. She goes, yeah, for grandkids, guess what I don't have? And I was like, oh, fair enough. I did have Beanie Babies. Which, funny enough, there's some, you can't see them because it's behind Link and Totoro. I have some of them there. But anyway, so I'd go to my mom's house and, she'd be like, okay, go through these boxes and get rid of what you don't want. And I was like, so this last time I went, she's like, get rid of stuff. I was like, okay, fine. So I packed up 2 boxes full of plushies and all my Barbies. And she's like, she started going through, oh, you don't want this stuffed animal? And I was like, I don't have space for it. Oh, but you don't want this? And I'm like, I do want it. You're making me get rid of them. Oh, but you had this for so long. And I'm like, yeah, I know, you're making me get rid of it. Oh, well, I just don't have room. I'm like, yes, you do. You have an entire storage unit in your house. What are you talking about? Anyway. So if you're ever wondering, why does Kate like having things so much? Because everyone threw my stuff away when I was younger. Okay, I didn't get to say in it. That's why I collect. I like collecting. Not hoarding. There's a difference. But I like having things. And now I have girl money. So I can get girl money things, Like this. Girl money. Da-dun. It's the youngest, so I had hand-me-downs. Dude, I was the oldest and I still got hand-me-downs. I'll never forget, I got a bag of clothes because I was a preteen, and so I started. I wasn't interested in clothes, but I wanted to not wear what I had, And so my mom came in with like 2 trash bags, and was like, "Oh, these clothes are from so and so. They're gonna get rid of it, but they said you could look through and keep it if you wanted." I remember going through that bag, and all of the clothes were like straight from like 1994. And this was like 2005, and I was going through them, and I picked up like the chonkiest like heels, but like they it had the bottoms like this big of like and I'm like, how are you supposed to wear this? It was very, very 90s. And there was like denim long skirts, and I was like, I don't want any of this, mother. She's like, well, you need to pick some out. And I was like, you know, classic. I don't miss the 90s clothes. You know what? I'm so glad I didn't have to experience the low-rise jeans. Apparently those were super popular in the 90s. So glad that I did not have to be a part of that. And like people nowadays are like, oh, normalize low-rise jeans. I'm like, absolutely do not. Do not. So low-rise Levi's ones never again. They make low-rise for how does that work? It's all the way out. Oh no. You like bend over and you like feel a cool breeze. Yeah, that's like when I started wearing like, you know, like the mom jeans, like the high rise. My mom's like, ew, why would anyone ever wear those? And I was like, I literally have pictures of you wearing these. And she's like, well, that is because it was the 80s. And I'm like, yeah, and now it's in again. Well, I just don't get it. I'm like, okay, well, sorry, some of us have a pooch that we want to, you know, have comfortably behind jeans. Even though technically the pooch is genetic. So low rise is better than high rise on both. No. Low rise I would never wear jeans again if low rise was like ruled. The okay boomer. She's not old enough to be a boomer. I think she would call me out on that, then I would just look dumb. They were popular in the 2000s as well. Oh. It's just so much more comfortable. I know, that's what I'm saying. However, there are some high rise that are too high. They like come up to my rib cage and I'm like, I wanted to wear pants, not a romper. Like, ugh, you know? It would suck if you did leg day. Also, you know what I miss about jeans? When they weren't like stretchy. I don't know if this is just women's jeans or what. But like I'll find like a nice pair of jeans and I'm like, yeah, this looks nice. And then like they're stretchy and I feel like it doesn't fit me that good, you know? Jean overalls were, oh yeah, who would ever wear jean overalls? Who would ever do that? Who would wear? Not me. Not me. I wouldn't have one of those. If a nylon or something even though fabric's really weird. Yeah. It's really frustrating. Because I feel like when I was a kid, jeans were like sturdy. And someone called my dad a boomer and he got pissed. Just some random person calls your dad a boomer. Looked up what years boomers were born and that's when we found out he is indeed a boomer. Wow. Been following since like 2013. You can't hide your... I still have them. There's no shame. I still have them. If there was shame, I would have gotten rid of them by now. Although they are a little uncomfortable. I don't know if I would wear like jean overalls that like are long. Because like I have the jean overalls that are like shorts. I think the only way I'd wear them if they were long is like if I have to go work on the farm, you know, like Stardew Valley. Anyway. Off topic. So I played Overwatch this morning. And just quick play. It's just easy peasy. Oops, what'd I do? Easy peasy quick play. And there was a Mercy on the team, so I went Ana, and she was cracked. She was on top of it, and so I was like, this is great. And we were just like helping each other, like, you know, getting each other out of like sticky situations and everything. And then I want to show you something. So in my defense, the only reason why this happened was because the Mercy was doing such a good job, right? And then at the end, I always love because this is great. At the end, she was like, "I love you, Ana," and I was like, sent a bunch of hearts back. I got play of the game. And when I was playing, I didn't really realize what had happened or how cracked this was of myself, because I was so focused on making sure the Mercy was healed. And then also, what would it be under? Social? No. Career? History. Alright, can y'all hear? What? Just watch as it loads. It's quiet. Oh, is it still quiet? It's loud for me.
What's here?
Oh no, it's lagging.
Down. I appreciate the support. Double. I'm here. Keep fighting.
Ta-da! Do you want to watch it again? Because, like, so basically, I was healing, and then, like, there was a person above, and then the Sombra hit me, and I 180'd.
Down.
And then I purpled, and then...
I appreciate the support. Double. I'm here. Keep fighting.
Yeah, you could say we're, you know, we were a cracked team. You said the other day your aim wasn't that good. It's not! What is this? Nice.
Heroes never die.
Did I DPS? Yeah, there's the aim. There's the aim. Yep, there it is. I was shooting a wall. But in my defense, 92% of the time when I ult and I start firing with my gun, it's mostly to freak them out so they run away. Because instead I'm going to do something else. I'm either distracting them so my team can come in. I'm actually trying to get them, you know. Or I'm trying to get a res. So. What's it? Girly Girl Battle Mercy Uwu? What is this? I got play of the game with this?
Heroes never die.
Oh. I thought it was gonna be a... Oh, I forgot. Just, give me a second. I almost just went into a game. Can't aim, by the way. I can't! I now have 41 out of 41 of the skins. Woo! Alright, anyway, so, yeah, you're right, we gotta see it in action. We gotta, you know, we gotta see it. Got all the weapons too? Yeah. Yeah. However, there's a gun for Ana. That's what this is? This shit's like $50. It's cool, but like, what the hell? That's ridiculous. Where's the, Oh god. Oh god. Ugh, I knew that was gonna happen. It's okay.
For battle. Select your hero.
Here we go. I want cheats if it's costing me 50 quid. I didn't get to everything. I gotta delete for family or say together, so I rescheduled from it. Damn. Does that make you feel worse or better? Sometimes when things are rescheduled. Damn, can I speak? Rescheduled, I feel better. Trying to be. I know.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Headshots, hell
You
yeah,
must all
hell yeah.
find a cause
Still
worth
just
fighting
chatting.
for.
Overwatch 2. I wanted to get over with.
5,
That's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I know the feeling.
Remember, objective unlocked.
Yeah, we got new skin. New Mercy skin. Woo! I have all the Mercy. Well, there's one Mercy skin that I don't have. That you could only get from like, I don't know, what was it, like season 1 watching Twitch streams. And this is before I knew about Overwatch. Alright, how are we holding up? Oh, they have Winton. Alright, alright. We have new skin buff. New skin buff. I went the wrong way. New skin buff. New skin buff. Get him! Get him! Yeah! They'll never see me coming. Ah, they saw me! I'm gonna get in this game, but pacing seems so fast. It's not as bad when you're playing it. I do see what you mean. But, ooh, aw.
Healthy mind.
Over there!
It's high.
Witness the flame, but we must take back the robot.
They're moving their barricade.
Always here.
When I first, cause I played this,
Just take a moment.
I played Overwatch for the first time in like 2016.
Boosting your damage.
Stefan showed it to me and he's like, oh, I think you'd really like it. And he had me play Tracer and I was like, what the fuck is this game? Because I was used to, you know, Call of Duty. And so, I didn't like it. And then he had me play Diva and I was like, I don't like it. I don't know what's happening. I'm here! I'm here! I'm here! Get it! Uh-oh.
Heroes never die.
You'll never see me coming! Leave Ana alone, damn!
Be uplifted. Ensure you
Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice. Poor Ana.
Come on, let's go. Hello there.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I played Diva, didn't like her, and then the first time I played Overwatch was on my PC, I think in 2017. And
Just a few steps away from him.
I played Mercy, and I loved Mercy. And then everybody was like, you need to play it on, you know, PlayStation. You gotta play it on PlayStation. That's the way to play it. And so I played it on PlayStation, and I couldn't play Mercy on PlayStation. And I was really upset because I like playing Mercy on PC, right? So I played Diva, and then I discovered Hanzo. And so I was actually weirdly good at... Uh-oh. Hold on. I gotta keep Ana alive. I was weirdly good at Hanzo on the PlayStation. And then eventually gave up on the PlayStation. and started playing PC again, and ever since then, I've been a Mercy whore. The end.
I'm at the height of my
Forward
performance.
spawn activated.
Enemy over here. Attend to that.
That was fun. For me, everybody.
Whee!
Thank you.
I think that, you know, whore is such a strong word. I'm sure your team. No, I know. I'm saying, like, I love Mercy. I'm obsessed with Mercy. Ooh! Whenever I say whore, it's never in a negative way. Even when. Uh-oh. Even when people are like, oh, like, when someone calls me a whore, I think it's hilarious. Like, you really think out of all the words you're using, the word whore is gonna hurt my feelings? Oh no, they think I'm sexually promiscuous. Oh shit. Anyway. Oh no. A random person on the internet called me a whore. What am I gonna do?
My skills are still needed.
Womp womp. You know.
That's not
When I was younger, you know, people, if I like wore a shirt with cleavage and like someone called me, oh, Kate's a slut now, I'd be like, I'm not a slut. But now I'm like, hell yeah, I'm a slut, bitch. Cause like, you know,
Stop them before they take the lead.
your words can't hurt me.
Step right up.
We must stop them.
Duplicating custody. Nanoboost administered.
Ooh, I thought, there we go.
Anyone catch that? Spotted
I
an
was gonna say
enemy.
sloot. Well, you know, people that are trying to be mean don't say the words we say.
Enhancing your
Oh
strength.
no. Why are you all the way up there?
They have us outnumbered. Heroes never die.
I got you, Anna.
Monstering you.
Ooh. Whee!
We can't let them progress.
I'm just like floating. Oh no. Woo! That's me. It's me. It's nope. Usually they always go for me. Also, this is kind of off topic. At what point should I probably go back to the doctor about my finger?
Cage fight.
We can't let them push ahead of us.
Cause like I had
Barricade. Here to help.
an X-ray. Uh-oh. I had an X-ray and nothing was broken or fractured from what they saw. But my finger still hurts. Probably AS. I mean, it's not like some days it's better.
Worry. I'll patch you up.
Like yesterday, it felt fine. Obviously, it's still a little tender, but it felt fine.
Don't be scared.
Today it hurts real bad.
Functions at peak power. Targeting hostile.
Why do they go so far?
On my way. Keep an eye out.
30 seconds.
I'm on fire. Get them off me. Watch your back.
No! Wait.
Escorting the robot.
Heroes never die.
No! Yeah! Oh.
Forward spawn. Victory.
It is better than what it was, but the thing is the accident was like, what, 4.5 weeks ago?
Play of the game.
I'm gonna girl in stars and you. Oh well. My ears. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll turn it down. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I got a little excited. But also, too, because then we run into the issue, right, of when will my doctor be able to see me? I guess primary care. Hand injury. It results hand. Select a reason for a visit. Hand. Yes, hand. Was in a car accident and jammed finger. Had x-rays, no break, but say 5 weeks later still hurts. They're just gonna be like, oh, you just ice it. Like, isn't icing supposed to keep the swelling down? It's not swelling. It just hurts. Alright, let's see. Let's select a date. Let's just say the 27th. Nope.
Don't worry.
Yeah, let's just, yeah, subathon day. Let's see, when would they be able to...
Get it over with. Safety's off. It's a cruel world out there.
Yes.
5, 4,
November 5th. Or I can see the next, I can see another person, but it's a different doctor. I can see them October 22nd, which is my birthday. Oh, screw you guys. I'll just live with a jammed finger.
Hit him hard.
Oh, they have a Zarya. Oop. Wee. Wee.
Feeling all powerful? Here, come, take the point with me. Enemy here.
Ah! Nope. Son of a bitch. That's me. I know. That's what I'm saying.
They're attacking the point.
Team
Medical technology is truly extraordinary.
Well, this is fine.
Heightening your capabilities.
Nice pistol, Mercy.
objective lost. Fall back to objective.
I said thanks, Junkrat. Oh, I went too far. I went too far. Do we still have a Junkrat or? Oh, we don't have anybody.
Healthy body, healthy mind. I am empowering you.
Good choice.
Objective unlocked.
Objective is under attack.
Get on it.
Need some assistance? Draw strength from nature. I'm Dinah Zyker. I'm on fire.
Objective lost. Fall back to objective.
Fostering you.
This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. We already lost our Kiriko. Hog. What was that? Ooh.
Heroes never die.
Oh my word.
The height of my performance.
Yeah, you thought, idiot. Damn, could somebody get on the point with me? Holy shit.
Into the unknown.
Improving your Kitsune Gai
cheese and rice.
I am here to support. Amplify your power. Come on, Shimada.
This is risky. Uh-oh. You couldn't have done that sooner, soldier. He couldn't have done that.
They are stealing the objective. Everyone, heal up. Seizing the objective.
He punched Zarya when she had her
I
bubble.
must return to my post.
My coals are red hot.
What?
Damage increase.
What is happening?
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Objective captured. Advance to objective.
This is rough.
Pack up and move to the next point. Know that.
Let me tend to that.
Oh, okay, they have a leader.
Strength from nature.
Our Doom just...
Tactical visor activated.
Objective unlocked.
Oh my god.
No.
You ever just get so, I don't know, gamer ragey that you just want to bite your microphone?
Making a full recovery.
Get in there, Bob.
Anybody? Or is that just a...
My fuse is
Check
lit.
it. Damage intensified. Let the Kitsune guide you. Heroes never die.
We are losing the objective. Push them out.
I am fully focused.
Oh my god. Doom!
Ich sollte schnell zurück.
Stop playing around and get on.
This is the worst tank I have ever seen in my entire life. I want to let him know. But I can't be that. I can't be that person. This is supposed to be for fun. It's quick play. It's supposed to be for fun. We're having fun.
Objective lost. Fall back to objective.
Here's ahead. I'll make sure that doesn't stop.
So fun.
Tightening your capabilities.
Why is nobody on the... Oh my god, why is he coming after me? What the hell? Uh-oh.
I am here to support. I've got you. She's gonna be stronger.
Zarya's gonna ult me. Watch. Come on!
My duty is being done.
Oh my god. I'm having so much fun. Overwatch is so much fun. I'm having so much fun.
Hello. Hey there.
Do you think the Kiriko is also having so much fun?
Advance to objective D.
Here's ahead. I'm ready to get to the next point.
Doom!
Thanks me. Come here for healing.
What do you mean heal you?
Tactical visor activated. That's better.
Oh, get in there, Bob.
I am empowering you. Angel at your shoulder. I'm at the height of my performance. Hey, thanks.
Now objective captured.
Yeah, this Kiriko is sick of the Doom.
Advance to objective C.
Who could have possibly seen that coming?
Holstering you. My coals are red hot. You'll be fine. Oh, thank you.
Alright.
Heroes never die. Move up with me. Let the kitsune guide you. Огонь по готовности.
I'm here. Oh.
Come over if you want to cut.
The only reason why we're winning this is because of the Kiriko. Those Suzus.
Feel stronger?
The Doom is 16 and 12.
Advance to objective A.
Improving your vitals. Let's go to the next point. I see an enemy.
Match point.
Let's give it to him. Got one here.
Can't res that.
Amplifying your power.
Oh god, oh god. Come on, Bob. Oh, they have a Sombra. Not our Doom. Oh, the Switch is wild. You're 17 and 13.
Checking in. Feel stronger?
Oh, Soldier's getting it?
Duty is being done.
I thank you.
Soldier. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Nice. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is.
Holstering, there's one. Heroes never die.
Oh my god. Oh.
Play of the game.
Yeah, it's so hard to play Junkrat. So no, 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 no. Get me out. 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 We get me out. That was the worst Doomfist I've ever experienced in my entire life. Oh, y'all want to see what I did? Well, can't really see, but you can hear. You want to listen? listened to that so long yesterday. So cool. So cool. Tomorrow. It gets there tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited for you. It's so good. Give them the down. Dude, that, you know, the best part is it's out of, like, because obviously they're in the ceiling and I'm below. But the one wall that we do share is that one. And that's where it is. So it's pretty great if I do say so myself. But I was playing it yesterday and then dude, that wasn't even max volume. I don't know what max volume is. It's crazy. It's crazy. But also, you know what I discovered? Because Jewel's like, because I, you know, told her, oh, I'm getting into records now, blah, blah, blah. She goes, oh, does BTS have any? And I was like, no, I wish. The only time I ever knew BTS had vinyls was during the Butter. And I got a cassette tape because they ran out of vinyls like instantly, right? So I thought to myself, well, Kate, how do we know they don't have vinyls? Because I've gone to like Barnes & Noble and they don't have vinyls there. But maybe, just maybe, they have vinyls. So I checked Amazon. Guess what they have? Yep. But not only do they have, I only put one on the wish list because like Jewel said that she wanted to get one for my birthday. I don't know if she actually wants to or not. They have all of like their solo stuff. So like August D, Hope World, they have all of the, I was like, oh shit. Oh god, I can't get into this. I can't get that deep. I got, you know, we got Baldur's Gate, we got Stardew, I have Linkin Park, I have The Mandalorian. Okay. I feel like I'm in deep enough, you know. Are we still in Overwatch 2? Oops. But anyway, also, so I'm in a, oh my god, Bob is just fucking stomping like it's nobody's business. I'm in a dilemma, right? Because there's lots of things that I obviously want to do for stream. So I think either tomorrow, I think probably tomorrow, Nate's gonna help me set up like the computer stuff so that way we can use the big camera and do the Switch. So maybe we could play Tears of the Kingdom. But who you? Inbird. Good buddy, old pal. I didn't even know you were here. I thought you left. But hypothetically, because also too, remember we restarted Life is Strange, so we could play more Life is Strange. But then also, there's another game that we've been kind of putting off, mostly because I forgot, and it involves something. Raft. I'll say that for Stingray. Not Raft. Do y'all want it to just be a surprise? Seen Tiny Glade? Yeah, that's it. That's great. I had it in my wish list for like months, and then I saw it just recently got released, so I bought it. I bought that. Hold on, let me open Steam. So here's the thing, right? Here's my dilemma, right? I bought a handful of games. Oh, hold on, I can't see y'all Steam opened. Dun, 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 dun. I saw that game and thought it was a U game. Yeah, so the thing is like I put it, I guess, I don't know when I put it in my wish list, like months ago. And then I got an email saying it was on sale, and I was like, so I got it. But when I was watching it, I was like, why did I add this? Because, like, it looks like you only build castles and that's it, which I like, but I feel like I need more, you know? But, you know, maybe if we're having, like, a chill day, build some castles. So I got Tiny Glade. I got the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade because that was on sale for, like, 50% off or something. And then, hold on to y'all's seats. Are you holding on to your seats? I got Elden Ring. I don't listen. I'm not gonna play it by myself. Nate had a whole plan. All right, Nate had a plan. And I can promise you one thing. Which is on sale, by the way, for anyone who's interested. Yeah, that's why I got it. So it does not look like a Kate game. So I strictly got it for content. But if I don't like it, then, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I just thought it could be an interesting experience. It's going to be a Kate game, don't worry. No, how is it going to be a Kate game if you can't have a little home and you can't get little, you know, little flowers to plant outside your home, and you can't get fake married, you can't adopt fake children. You can get a horsey. That is not a horse. You and I have both seen it. Is not a horse. And in Zelda, the ones with the hands and the red dude reminded me most of the encounters in Elden Ring. I know. I've watched Nate play it. I've watched Rin play it. I think those are the only two people I've watched play it, to be honest. But it's the constant, like, you have to, like, you have to be like, okay, dodge, roll, dodge, jump, drink mana, run, dodge, roll. Okay, now shoot an arrow and dodge and roll at the same time, and then you have to hit him in the butt, and if you don't do it at the same time, then it's gonna give me a spellcaster. What does that even mean? Anyway, I got that. And then there's a game that I'm unsure about. Kate, what? What? I'm just going to stand in the back and be like, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. The one who casts... listen, I know I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. I know what it means. It's more involved. That's what I meant. Like, is it just something that stands behind is like... Or is it like up, down, 2, 4, 7, and fire? Does that mean I said spellcaster? Yeah, like, what does that entail? Not what is the definition of spellcaster? I'm gonna fist fight you. Square up. Next spells in melee if you want. Doesn't have to be one or the other. Oh. That does not come into play in Elden Ring. What if I use spells to make a bunch of snowballs, and then I freeze the snowballs into ice balls, and then I use the ice balls in a lacrosse net, and then I just yeet them? It's a much better experience than Dark Souls. There are frost spells. So you're saying I can do that? What's the camera focused on? Doesn't look like my face. Why does it feel blurry? Hold on. Nope. Alright. It's focused on this eye now. Okay. Anyway. Anyways, there's also... So listen. You know how, like, I'm picky? You've got to be kidding me. They're back. Anyway. So, I like... Oh. What the fuck are they doing? It's like they're drilling into the... Anyway. My favorite game Well, I have lots of favorite games, but in the sense of cozy games is Harvest Moon, because it's just enough to where it's not too much and it's not too little, and if it feels too little, you've probably been playing for 8 hours straight. Ask me how I know. Anyway, and so I played Harvest Moon. I loved Harvest Moon, and then Stardew Valley came out. Engage, I think he was like 12. Was like, I don't know, he probably wasn't 12. He's probably like 14. But he's like, oh, I think you would love Stardew Valley. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's like 8-bit. I was like, oh, I'm not thinking right. He's like, no. It's made like he was inspired from Harvest Moon. They added so many other things. I think you'd really like it. And I was like, I don't know. He's like, no, really, trust me. I think you should get it. And I was like, fine. So I downloaded it and I started playing it. And then I ended up playing it for like 6 hours in the first go. And I texted him and I was like, you're right. Oh my God. And he's like, I told you. Anyway, and then became Stardew Valley in my life. So after Stardew Valley, obviously a lot of games are like, oh yeah, we could do cozy games too. We can do cozy games too. So there's been so many like farming sims. There's been so many things that are like Stardew Valley. But the problem is like I don't like some of them do look cute. I just can't get into something else if I'm already into, because like Harvest Moon does have a beginning and it has an end. You die. Spoiler. I've never gotten that far. But like Stardew Valley, like there is not really an end. You can obviously like, collect everything, do everything, and then you run out of things to do. You can like, 100% it. Like there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, I've never done that either. So I'm like in the grips of Stardew Valley. And then this new game came out called Fields of Mistria. And I keep seeing it on TikTok. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's so fun. Oh my God, it's so great. Oh my God, it's so blah, 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 blah. And I was like, it looks cool, but like it looks a lot like Stardew Valley. Like it looks really, really close to Stardew Valley. And I was just like, I don't know. I got it. Because, it may be like the same idea, but I can enjoy 2 farming simulators, does look like near perfect. Yeah. And so like, I like the fact that it has like 90s anime vibe. But I'm not against giving it a go. I was at first because I'm like, I have Stardew Valley already, but it couldn't hurt. Look better than Coral. Yeah, because that's another thing. I had so many people telling me, oh, you're gonna love Coral Island, you should play Coral Island, oh, you should. I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I'm playing Stardew Valley, and I'm loving Stardew Valley, but oh, my time at Sandrock has an update. They're drilling into the building. But anyway, so those are the games I got. I don't know. I want to play Fields of Mistria on stream, but I also don't know if it would be better off as a Kate game. I may, what I may do? I may play it off stream to see if I like it first, so that way I don't feel like I have to, perform. Did y'all see the tweet where it's like, oh, all Twitch streamers are fictional people? That made me laugh. And then like they responded to, well, every stream, people that try to, they're themselves on the computer, like they do have to be, they do have to perform, they do have to be extra, they have to put on I'm like, okay, listen. I'm not like coming on here being like, hi, my name is Kate and I love video games. And then I end stream and I'm like, fuck video games. Like, yeah, I up my personality a little bit so it's, entertaining. But I'm not, like I'm fictional. Oh no. And then I didn't know if I should tweet the Spider-Man Thanos snap. I didn't know if I do that, or I was gonna tweet, does this mean all of the fictional men and I have a chance? Because technically, if I'm fictional, thank you guys for watching KBye in stream. I hate all of them. Oh my god. I know some people do that. Usually whenever I'm like, okay, bye, and I like raid and okay, bye, because if you don't join the raid, the stream keeps going. Kate's faking as soon as her stream is over. She does all the chores in an organized fashion, then goes outside and touches grass and socializes. I'm tired just reading that. Yeah, as soon as could you imagine as soon as stream ends? Okay, bye. So ADHD, haha. I must do my taxes today. I'm going to go on a walk. I'm going to do my dishes. There's something about fictional, but I didn't think most people would get it. I would. Usually when I end stream, I'm like, okay, bye. And then I click end and I'm like, I do like a deep sigh because you gotta like get enough air. And then I go immediately to I open up all the clips and then I go to the VOD and I export the VOD. And then I download the clips I think could be good TikToks. I put them in a drive, send them to Nate. And then I play on my phone for a little bit. And then I'm like, I should probably eat something. And then I go to the kitchen, and then I'm like, I don't want to. And then I get a protein bar, and then I go sit on the couch, and then I watch TikTok for a little bit, and I'm like, no, I have to do something. I have to clean. I have to eat. I have to figure something out. Whoa. Jesus is like, this is true. She tells the truth. For once, dun dun dun. No, I'm kidding. I mean, obviously, some things, you know, you have to fib a little for protection. Because I don't want to be like, you know, this is one thing, actually, I feel like everybody should know this. Never, ever, 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 never, you listening? Ever. Actively post on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter where you are actively. And I know it's like, oh, it's more important. Like, if I did that, it'd be dangerous. Yeah, sure. But, like, everybody's a weirdo. Like, y'all could have weirdos following your every move and you don't even know about it, you know? Never, ever, ever tweet where you are actively. So whenever I'm like, oh, yeah, I went to this restaurant yesterday. Probably wasn't yesterday. Getting rid of the blog feature. Yeah, I saw that, but I heard people were saying that they wouldn't be able to be in the App Store. Come for you, they know your house is empty and break in. That too. Facebook is new. Aged me. My friend, no, I mean, I had Facebook, same. My friend will update her page with where she was and what she was doing. Yeah, I mean, it's also too, like, back then, like, people didn't really think about it. Even now, like, I'll see people on my Facebook that are my age. They're like, checked in at this restaurant. And I'm like, maybe don't do that, you know? IRL streaming is just the worst thing to... Yeah, that is something that is so insane to me. Because I've, like, when I've watched my friends live stream, like, IRL, I know exactly where they are. And, like, granted, they're my friends, but there's been also times, too, where I've been watching, like bigger streamers. They're, like, out to eat with friends or whatever, and they have the camera set up. You can see the side street. You can kind of see the restaurant. Someone holds up a menu. There's the restaurant. Like, it, and then, like, I'm always so surprised that no one, like, shows... I mean, I'm sure some people show up. But that's why IRL streaming scares the shit out of me. Because I've thought, like, oh, you know what would be really fun? Like, IRL streaming a hike. But then if somebody, like, recognizes, you know... I'm in house and video... Dude, I know! We talked about that. Because, like, that was... Oh, I'm at this restaurant. Come hang out. I'm like... I know you're an older white dude, but you cannot do that. You cannot. That is IRL stream with 15 minutes delay. Is that possible? But even still, because, like, the thing is, like, I want you to imagine, okay? I want you to imagine, say you have someone who, you know, saw you, they spotted you at the grocery store. Say you like a rhythm, right? You go to the grocery store every Monday, and there's someone at the grocery store, say they work at the grocery store, and they notice that you come in every Monday, and they have shifts every Monday here and there. So then they get all of their shifts moved to be Monday every single time so they can see you. And then they, you know, and you don't notice, because, like, why would you notice, you know? And then they they start loading shelves wherever you are, and then you're like, huh, that's weird, but they're just doing their job. And then say one day they get off their shift early, and you get all your groceries, you get into the car, and they get in their car and they sit, and then you back out. You're just thinking about like, oh, I'm gonna put on this song, I like this song, and you drive all the way home, and they follow you all the way home. Now they know where you live. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's how like freaky people can be. And like that's just like basic, someone sees you, right? I'm talking now this stuff, like imagine like you're like live tweeting or live posting on Facebook or Instagram, like where you are. Scary. Sounds like a movie. Unfortunately, it's a lot of people's like lives. A lot of people deal with like stalkers and stuff. Women talk about this all the time. You have to be constantly aware of your situation, and also your surroundings. You gotta be careful. You never know. And it's like, I know a lot of the times, oh, it couldn't happen to me, I'm a dude. Could. It could. You just gotta be careful. Not saying you have to be like scared and paranoid, but it's good to be aware. Story is not real. Life stuff and storytelling. Yeah, I mean, like I talk about a lot of stuff, like the Overwatch guy at my gym. Like, it's like, I feel like that's not if like the scariest thing that could happen is like, I go to the gym and he's like, hey, so you stream, and I'd be like, yeah. But then, I think he's normal. Like, I'm just throwing that out. I feel like he's a normal guy. If he wasn't a normal guy, he has all my information because he works at my gym. And now he knows I stream. Just say that's my sister. Yeah, I have a twin sister, and be like, yeah, the username is your name. I'd be like, yeah, I started out streaming, and then I didn't want to do it anymore, so she took over, and everyone still thinks that she is me. But anyway, luckily, as far as I know, I've never had an issue like that. There's been times where I thought that it could turn into that, because people have like walked in and been like, oh, you stream? And I'm like, yeah, oh, what's your username? And I'm like, but it's also too, like, say this is also partially like why I'm kind of like irritated at myself for not using like an alias or like when I had Piddle-ass, like that was fine. But then it was my Twitter handle, and then now my Twitch and stuff. And it's my name. My name's been public for forever, so it's like, say someone's like, oh yeah, I'm working on this person's internet, and she's a streamer. I wonder what could happen when I Google, oh, I found her channel and everything else, and I fixed her internet, so I know where she lives, I guess they're back working on the house. Also, I have a Dr. Pepper. It's kind of flat. Blech. Blech. I don't know why. Anyway, that's why I never IRL stream. Also, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of someone coming up to my stream and saying something mean. Not to me, I can handle it. But I mean, like, words that are not nice. There's words that are not nice words, and I'm scared that I'm gonna be live streaming, and I'm gonna be having a good time, and someone's gonna come up and say, like, a bad word, and I'm gonna be like, it's the, zero sugar cherry. I love this. It matches my shirt. I tried to do the eyeshadow too, but it's pretty good. I can't practice what I say before. I have nothing. Exactly. plus I'm just socially awkward. And my biggest problem, which is like why I always had a hard time vlogging in public, was because I'm always super paranoid and like aware of my surroundings. Whenever I'm like streaming, I'm like only focused on you. So whenever Thor comes in a frame, or if I have like a friend on the couch and like the moment I get distracted by them, not streaming mode anymore. I'm out of it. Taken out of it, you know? And so being in public where it's like you have to be constantly aware of everything and everyone, I would be cuz who I am as a person is this. You ready? I'm quiet. I'm shy. I'm chilling. The amount of times where Jewel and I are hanging out and she just starts laughing and I'm like, "What?" She goes, you're just there." Cuz I literally just cuz for one, I'm probably maladaptive daydreaming, but anyway, I'm not like emoting, but like is that me saying that I'm not like that all the time. Obviously, if I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm being goofy goober, I'm hanging out. But a lot of the times I'm just, you know. So I feel like if I were IRL streaming, it would be a lot of what the fuck are they doing? And it's Bob now too. Guess we gotta start blasting Baldur's Gate. That was loud. I know. Tell me about it. I mean, just out of curiosity too, I have been looking at other apartments. Not for like soon, but just to see, And I'm a little sad because there was one apartment that I really liked that had 2 bedrooms, and they upped the price by like $250, and I was like, now it's out of my budget. But there's still a lot of options. It's so frustrating because there's so many like apartments that I'm like, oh, this would look nice. 2 bedroom. Wow. 1,100 square feet. That's so much. And then it has the one boxed AC. And I've lived in an apartment with boxed AC before. Not enough. They put it in the living room and called it a day. I don't know if y'all remember that apartment, but whenever like it was hot and I turned it on in stream, I'd be talking and in the background you'd just hear, because the boxed AC was so loud. And poor Thor, because he's sensitive to like heat, he would like lay like flat on the side of the couch, being right next to the boxed AC. I have 2 window ACs in my house. Are yours loud? Because the one I had was loud. But yeah, in my bedroom, there was no AC. And so I was roasting. Sometimes I'd have to sleep on the couch. I have Down by the River stuck in my head now. Down by the river, must your heart be fine. Take me, keep me, take fly. Take me to the night. Down, down, down by the river. Anyway, I guess we hit a mini chunk, so today is mini chunk day. I also do probably need to prep there tomorrow. Question, not tomorrow, sorry, Friday. Question. Should we come up with, have you seen how much the yeah, I clicked on it and I was like briefly looking through it yesterday. They hit, when I checked it, they had like $600,000 already. And also, one thing that I thought was insane was like they had the, obviously it's Kickstarter, whatever. Did 10,000? They hit 1 million. That's crazy. But they had a $10,000 option. I was like, damn. Guess what unlocked? What? I don't really know how Kickstarters work, if I'm gonna be honest. Logan, shut the fuck up. No. Visits? Just like casual? Just like a one visit kind of thing? Or like... Cause man with red hair is gonna have some competition. Although the man with red hair, I don't know who he is, but he's fine. So he comes down to visit and there's some story. I don't think you can romance him. That's okay. I still have to finish my first playthrough. The last time I played it was August 1st. Damn. Didn't feel like that long. Didn't feel like that long. In my defense, though, we've been really busy. Oh, so for this for stream, for the subathon, did we? How does for? How does one do a subathon? How does one, are there like, did I have rewards last time? So like if somebody gifts 20 subs, I would draw them? Not last year, no. Should I do rewards or is that too much? Should we have a plan? It was just pure Baldur's Gate. It was fun. Because we could come up with like a plan, but the problem is with the plan is I don't like sticking to plans. I like being spontaneous sometimes. So like if we boot up the stream and we're like, let's play Tears of the Kingdom, and then we play Tears of the Kingdom, and then we're like, okay, that's enough of that. Let's paint. Let's paint. Painting for that drunk guy. Was that last year? That wasn't last year. I thought that was like 2 years ago. The drawing seemed tedious and time-consuming for the subathon. Oh. You know what? I probably have... Because I have all my notebooks. And I write down stuff. Can I please brainstorm? I don't know. That may be asking too much. I feel the cat hair. I feel it. What does that mean? I don't. When I brought up you helping me set up the computer, you were acting like it was the worst thing in the world. I don't know. I found diary entries. Is this what I think it is? Hold on. This is from 10 years ago. Wait, hold on. August 25th, 2014. I don't even know what this is about. So organized and have stuff from... Well, I wouldn't say organized. I have a bunch of I Am Kate scripts. Procrastination Kate. Oh, here's one where I had one where Edwin's a part of it. Edwin knocks on door. Cave Kate opens slowly. Hey, Kate, what's up? This is why I spelled it Kate. I open the door and stare amazed. Edwin, yo, what's up with you? When was the last time you left your house? I reach out and touch his cheek. Edwin, that long, huh? Let me inside. Edwin, hey, Thor. Thor meows. I meow back. Edwin, oh, it's worse than I thought. Oh, no! Remember these? Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh, there's more papers in the pockets. Hold on. No, not that much. Alright. Here's confronting my first love. So that was a script. My bad habits. Let's see if I still do these. My bad habits. Clothes pile. Yep. Alarm snooze. Yep. Procrastination. Yep. Germ overly clean. We discovered that's OCD. Automatically assume I'm not wanted. Uh-huh. Oh my god. About 30 seconds in my friend's story or even my own story, I start to drift. I knew I had ADHD, but I didn't know that was ADHD. I let laundry stack for weeks. Alright, I've gotten better at that. Responsibilities? No. Sims. My frontal lobe developed. All I have is responsibilities now. Get stuff, then stack it everywhere. That's ADHD. Shoes? Who needs shoes? But yeah, that's not me anymore. I love shoes. I eat my lips. Oop, alright. I've gotten a little better at that. I've gotten a little better. Let people walk all over me to prevent confrontation. I've gotten better at that. I lose everything in horrible memory. Alright, I just wrote down ADHD. I don't know what... These are bad habits. No, this is undiagnosed, okay? What else is this? Secrets. Dr. Pepper, apples, carrots, salad, avocado, squash and zucchini, chicken, ground turkey, corn dogs. Alright. Don't worry about it. Grocery list. Oh, here we go. Another I am Kate. Seasonal depression. Yep. And... oh, this is when I was trying to save up for, my iPad. 12 Days of Christmas. Fun things to do in quarantine. Oh my god. Make your bed. Get back in bed. Watch Netflix until your internet caps. Read a book. Take a shower and exfoliate. Try Netflix again. Fail. Scroll on TikTok for a few hours. Have a heart-to-heart with your reflection. Do some spring cleaning. Drink water. Practice pickup lines. Exercise. Try and learn TikTok dances. Stress eat. Listen to music. Perform a play. Try Netflix again. Success. Sleep 16 hours and ruin your sleep schedule. Repeat. Okay, what? Go eat. Why? Your neck? No, it used to when I lived in Oklahoma. Mini chunk day? I don't know. I ate before stream. I thought this through. That's why I was an hour late for stream. All right, there's nothing else after this. Oh, I lied. This is when I was coming up with Patreon ideas. What is this? I drew blueprints for an apartment, but I've never seen that apartment before in my life. Okay, so this is not the journal that we are looking for. But surely, surely it's in one of these. Right? Oh, that's Kate at the Grammys. There's me trying to do financial planning, the iPod game. That's when my friend was practicing her penmanship. What is this? Why did I write the Witcher lyrics? When the humble bard graced a ride along with Geralt of Rivia, along came this song. When the white wolf fought a silver... I wrote the whole lyrics. Why did I write all of the lyrics? Why would I do that? Oh, hold on. Oh, this is Minecraft couples trivia. Who the hell did I do couples trivia with? Link? You're going through some shit? No, I'm sure it was for like a video that I didn't do. Why did I write couples trivia? How did you meet? Where did your first few dates take place? How long did you date before deciding to get married? Or dating? What was your wedding like? What food? Was this a iPad game? Red Wolf Viking, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. Aww. This is when I was practicing. This is when I started Duolingo. And I was really sad, and I wrote BTS a letter. Well, I didn't get that far. I wrote like this much, and then I was like, this is stupid. And then I stopped writing it. Oh, we got another I Am Kate video. More financial planning. Another I Am Kate. Vlogmas. I need to get this off my chest. And then I wrote a bunch of stuff. These are my Vlogmas plans. Oh, here were my streaming plans. Ugh. Ugh. There's a lot of... Damn. I would put YouTube vlog on Mondays, Kate's Kitchen on Wednesday, and do a sketch on Friday, as well as doing Patreon, as well as selling stickers, as well as streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. That's exhausting. I don't think I ever did that, but it was... You know, like when you like really hype yourself up and you're like, yeah, I can do this. Oh, here's my HelloFresh points. My talking pointers. What is this? Oh. I wrote down my plans to do. Alright, so it's not in this one either. I guess we're just SOL. The sticker printer was a nightmare. Dude, I still have that. Do you know how much sticker paper I have? Because I bought it in bulk. Because I was like, oh, this is gonna, I have so much sticker paper. And I'm like, okay, maybe, what if, what if I try to, print it again? Because now the printer's behaving, right? So I'm like, what if I have like a month where I'm like, hey, everybody, if you want stickers. But then I'm like, who's to say the stickers are going to work? 2, when I print them, I have to let them dry for 12 hours, and then you have to cut them out, and I have to cut them out by hand. I might as well just use like a website, because they have like full-blown proper printers. All right, here's another to-do list. Oh, hey, Costco's on here. Vlog ideas. To do this week. Fan house ideas. Film the button. Oh my god, the button. The button. Oh. Oh, here's my therapy session. How can I improve my life? What is causing me so much grief? Me. Oh, here are my plans for... Yeah, this one doesn't have... This notebook is fairly new. Well... I say we wing it. I say we say fuck it, and we do the subathon, and you just say fuck it, and we'll just we'll play games, and then if we get sick of it, or if somebody what's the max you can gift subs? Is it 50? 100? Damn. Why did I think it was 50? I don't know. If somebody does like 100 gifted subs, then they can choose the next game that we have picked out for stream. So I'm going to reach to play marbles. You playing Raft? I'm gonna be playing alone. Just gonna be on the ship. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Pirates, yo ho. Yo ho, yo ho. You know what's funny? I do have a pirate outfit. New plan. I'm on the right raft now. I'll quit halfway through the last mission. I'll be honest, I don't remember what we were doing last time. The only thing I remember from Raft is we were finding islands, and then I was taking care of the animals, and then there was a big fish. That's all I remember. Yo ho. Not yo hole. Get your mind out of the butthole, alright? Cheese and rice. There, you found the prank you left for Nate. Oh, like where, like the chair. Wait, what did it say? Like Nate Toots here or something? Nate's tutor. Oh, it's so funny. That was so long ago. Quality content. I did get there's a game. Hold on. I want to play Sea of Thieves with my brothers. I still think that would be so fucking funny. I have It Takes Two. I bought it in January. Would that be interesting? Classic Coot and Newt content. The problem is someone, not naming names, has a lot of work all the time. Just saying. Oh, damn. What is that? Oh. Someone is in the chat. Well, I mean, he's I'm sure he's working. He's just got the chat open in case there needs to be moderation. Also, have y'all seen the tweets? It's every time I see it, it's so funny. Where someone tweeted a streamer going on Twitch going, mods is the same as like royalty being like guards. Have y'all seen that? Every time I see it, it makes me laugh. Because like someone comes in here and they're like, oh, I drag my balls through 1,000 miles of broken glass just to hear you fart or something. People are like that. And then the streamer sees it and goes, mods? And then the mods are like, so-and-so has banned fart sniffer. Get a little bell. Oh my god, can we? Wait, I had a bell. No, it was on cat ears. Or that one I banned earlier. Yeah, I didn't try to read that. I saw the block. I saw something about butthole and I just usually when I get a follow and then there's like this big of a paragraph, I don't read it. Unless sometimes people hold like a big oh my god, Kate, I used to watch your videos like way back in the day. I can't believe I found you on Twitch. This is crazy. Like usually those are fine. But if it's follow and immediately, 2 different phrases. Yeah, that was something. Anyway, we have lots of options of, oh my god, what the hell are they doing? But you know, we'll get stuff set up, and then we'll just see where it takes us. You know, subathon, it may only go for like 4 hours. And it's a possibility. Are y'all hearing this? What is happening? It sounds like they're getting a ladder and like slamming it against... Dude, what if they break... Can you imagine if like the ladder slips and it goes crashing through the window? Oh, I gotta knock on wood. Not only would that suck because now I have a window that would be open, but then I'd have to contact my landlord again and be like, hey, I know you didn't respond to the first text, but it got worse. I'm so sorry. I have the stupid pirate song stuck in my head. Oh, what I was going to say before, I have a pirate outfit, so if we play like, you know, Raft or Sea of Thieves or whatever, we can get dressed up as pirates. I say we, but I know y'all wouldn't do shit. Y'all are probably just wearing an oversized t-shirt and some, you know, sweatpants that have 4 bleach stains on it. Probably have on socks with one of them having a hole in the sole. Check your socks. I don't know why, but you men, you always get holes just on the sole. Anyway, now we dress up. Stop it. We like to slide around. How can you slide around if your soul is gripping the ground? Anyway, I have a pirate outfit, and then if we do Baldur's Gate, obviously I can get dressed up in my like maiden wear. Yeah, I don't know what the hole is always there, but I throw them away immediately. I don't know why. Like, that's crazy. I'm honestly in shock. My peach bits bleach pot. Well, what can I say? I know the men life. Mostly because I had 2 brothers and my dad. My mistress a pirate outfit. I actually haven't worn my pirate. Well, I it's the brown corset with the white top. I haven't worn the skirt. I love the skirt. I don't think I've worn it because usually when I stream you only see this, you know? So usually I wear sweatpants anyway, but sometimes the sweatpants makes my legs itchy. I may or may not have had the same sweatpants for like 10 years. Do I need to get rid of it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That was before, because like this was the before times. You know how I tell y'all, like whenever you get like a new sweatshirt or whatever, like a hoodie, and it's really soft and fuzzy on the inside, and I tell you to wash it on cold, like delicate cold, and you hang it to dry. If you don't do that, the inside is going to get rough and scrunkly, and it's going to have, you're going to put it on and be like, ugh, like I don't like this texture, but it's a good hoodie, you know? I guarantee you, if you wash it on cold, delicate, and after it's done, you hang it to dry, it'll last forever. And we're the ones with old clothes? Yeah, because mine don't have bleach spots or holes in them. I'm not wearing the same sweatpants every single day for 10 years. If I showed you my sweatpants, you would have no idea that they were as old as they are. You'd be like, yeah, they're like, what, 2-3 years old? I'd be like, false. Wrong. They were also really expensive. Because I got them from Pink. And they're really expensive. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get every penny out of this. Every penny. False. I've had these for 20. Okay. Whoa. Alright, listen. I know I'm 31 now. But that 20 years. Also, when I went to the gym today. Why is there wood? I went to the gym today. And today was leg day, obviously. So I wore my red Converse. I looked down when I was stretching, and I think it's almost time for the red Converse to go. Cause like the rubber on the sides is like coming off. I saw that and I was like, no, I've had them for like 11 years. Born out for the Converse, I know. But like the good news is like I have really cool new pairs. But the red ones were just classic. Another pair of red ones. I don't know, because the thing is, I have the light blue ones with butterflies. I have the ones with snakes that are so cool. Like those are the coolest Converse I own, I think. And then I have the just entire black ones. So I have those. Those are the high tops, and then I have pink and gray regular ones, and white ones. I have regular white ones. I forgot about the white ones. I think it's because I went to the beach in them and they got sandy. So whenever I put them on, I could feel the sand, and I was like, ugh. So, anyway, okay. I should probably plan. Just like the basic plan, not like of, you know, like what we're gonna do, but I mean like plan for food and I guess mostly for food. Should we the concept of a plan? Oh, can I have that audio? Do you think we could make that into a one of these?
Oh, it's focused.
One of those. I'll get it. Hell yeah. Mighty Matt pulling through. Not that I want a nasty, you know, raisin. But it was a funny saying. It gave me a little chuckle, and then I got mad again, but you know. Cause I need to do so for the subathon, do you want to do it nonstop? Or do you want to do it in 12-hour increments? Because my preference is the 12-hour increments, so that way I don't run out of energy. That was much nicer. Okay, because I know some people like prefer to just go and like nonstop. But I feel like because it's nice to stand up. For me, I'm sure it's nice to stand up for y'all. Because like I don't know, like I don't want y'all to feel like you have to be here the entire time. Is nice because like I don't want to be alone, but you know. Also too, it's hard yapping for that long. Voice tired. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I can figure out. I have soup. I have chicken. Can't guarantee I'll have those in 2 days, but you know, I'll figure it out. I'll just get more bread. I need bread. Has your jumper arrived yet? No. When I was at the gym, I started thinking about the LA Comic-Con, and I started thinking about the fact I'm going to meet Hayden Christensen, and just the sheer anxiety I felt through my arteries. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't, like, I'm having moments where I'm like, I can't go. I was like, I can't go. I can't. That's so fucking scary. It's next weekend. Remember when I play Overwatch with the controller and so then I use a Discord and you told me to get yeeted? Yeah, I still stand by that. Yeah, it's not this weekend, but it's next weekend. Oh my God. Yeah, let me see let me look on and see if Etsy. Because the thing I'm a little concerned of is, like, it said there's no tracking. Which I thought was weird. Speaking of weird. They're just standing outside my apartment. It says in transit. Oh, hello.
メイドツー
Hi,
ス
come
トリ
back.
ーム、グッド通信友。
It says estimated delivery the 23rd to the 26th. I still don't have it. It says in transit. Oh, it says... This is in Spanish. Hold on. Translate. The shipment has entered customs of the destination country. Oh, so it's in the United States. But I guess it's in customs. Touch wood, it'll get here. Alright. You gotta word it a little differently than that. Listen, Lewis, you gotta word it a little differently. It'll get there in time. I hope so. And my mind's in the gutter. You literally said touch wood, not knock on wood. The saying's knock on wood, not touch wood. I'm gripping the wood. I'm gripping. Anyway. Does LA Comic Con have Artist Alley? Because that's my favorite. Actually, I could just Google this. Does LA Comic Con have Artist Alley? It does. Ooh, you know what? Have y'all been seeing everybody from TwitchCon is like, they had like 2 days after TwitchCon, they're like, I woke up with the worst sore throat of my life. Oh my god, I feel so horrible. Whoever got me sick. I'm like, so I think I'm definitely gonna wear a mask when I go to LA Comic Con. I'm gonna and you know, it will make me feel a little better meeting Hayden Christensen with half my face hidden. I feel like I'll feel a little better, you know, because I'm like hidden a little bit. But I'm gonna take the mask off, obviously, to like take a picture, and I have to take it off for him. No, because all he's gonna see is he's gonna see me blush. And the thing is, I'm not one of those like people that blushes cute. All right, I'm an ugly blusher. Against why did I read that as non? I was like non crud. Yeah, I've been to Anime Expo before. And I always came out clean. Ugly blush. You know, because like like usually people like blush here. This is me. I blush like this. And then so I have like a ring around my mouth that is like, it turns like green because everything else, all of this just turns bright red. It's very embarrassing. I know what'll fix this. Makeup. Oh no, but if I hug him and the makeup comes off on him. New plan. I unalive myself. Oh, I'm getting sweaty just thinking about it. God. Alright, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Something for him to remember. No! If anything, I just want to be like, you know, that was the most pleasant interaction I've ever had with a Star Wars fan ever. She was so kind and so polite. Very, you know, nice. That would be, I want him to have a good experience, you know? And waiting to see you all is like, brother, no. Annika finna fall in love with a Twitch. He's a father. I fear his heart belongs to his daughter, which as it should. The high-pitched squeal was something else. I would never. I'm a normal person, okay? Listen, if anything, I'm gonna walk up, be like, hi, hello, and it's gonna be real quiet. And that's all I'm gonna say is, hello. Hi. And that's it. It just comes out, hi. Right until you're gonna turn British. I mean, that is my ancestry, apparently. And then the squeal. I know. I only squeal in the privacy of my home when I'm playing with games with fictional men that may or may not have white hair and call me darling. Okay, it's not the big of a deal. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. We've been here for too long. It's getting weird. Thanks for coming to the stream, the mini chunk stream. We're gonna just disperse. There's a lot of people I could raid, but now I'm thinking about meeting Hayden Christensen. I'm scared. It's so scary. That's so nerve-wracking. Why are y'all thanking me for streaming? What are you talking about? Anyway, thanks for coming to the stream. I'll see you guys on Friday for the subathon. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a blast. And I read that as you're gonna have a great day and try not to break his back. I was like, whoa. Hold on. Anyway, I'm gonna go play down by the river. And yep. I'm overthinking now. I have to go do laps around my apartment. I'll see y'all on Friday. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the gift subs. Thanks for following. Thanks for hanging out. I don't have the headset on, so you can't goofy me. Haha. Goodbye.